Hello there, sweet friends. This is Gina. Welcome to the Rebookery channel. I want to show you something. Okay, here's my sticker journal. And check this out. See this? See this sticker? It's handmade. Yeah, I made my own sticker. Not with a printer, not like I have been selling in my Etsy shop. I'm talking about I DIY'd a sticker using basic materials that I have in my stash. And so there's a lot of videos out on YouTube on how to make stickers, and there's so many different ways to make stickers. So I'm going to show you how I made mine, and I'm going to kind of play around a little bit with just stickers and see what works best. Okay, so the first thing is that we're gonna let's make some packing tape stickers. Okay, there's lots of different types of stickers, but let's make some packing tape stickers because that's probably something that most people have is packing tape. So for packing tape stickers, you're gonna want, of course, packing tape, and then you need a back. So you've got parchment paper and you got wax paper. I made some with wax paper, and what I found was the wax paper sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it would stick to my tape. So it did work, it just wasn't my favorite. So here's some parchment paper. Now, you could use deli paper, I suppose, but I think that's pretty thin, so I don't know that that would work. I'm gonna stick with parchment paper. Okay, so then you're gonna also want some images, and your images need to be smaller than your tape. Okay, so let me make sure I'm in frame here. So you're gonna want to search for some images. So places to search for images. Well, you could search magazines, you could search books, junk mail, you could search, you could make your own images, your own artwork. I pulled, so this was a calendar that Dollar Tree, I'm pretty sure Dollar Tree, yeah. Dollar Tree had these calendars. There's a strawberry shortcake one, there was a Care Bear, it's 2019, and so if you remember a long time ago when I did strawberry shortcake kits, I had cut these from the calendar. So I'm gonna use these images. And where I got this from was the very back. It showed all the different pictures that were gonna be in the calendar, and so I just cut those out. So I could cut these out if I wanted to. Okay, so that would be a place to get images. These are some little kids playing cards, teeny tiny golden books or teeny tiny books. So I have some of my teeny tiny golden books. Actually, these are called little golden books. And then you could do wrapping paper. These are going to be bigger images, and I'll show you what, well, we'll practice. We'll see what it's going to look like because I'm going to have to use something different than packing tape. And then I thought about this. Okay, I, as many people are, am obsessed with golden books. I have been forever. I have a huge collection. I love them since I was a little girl. And yeah, okay, so here's the thing. I've always wanted golden book stickers, but there are no golden book stickers, none that I know of. So what if I made, whoops, hit the camera. What if I made my own? Yeah, made my own golden book stickers. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna try to do. Okay, so let's start easily. Let's start with just making a basic sticker. Okay, so I've got my parchment paper here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull an image. Oh, let's see. I already used, there we go. I already used one of the books, so we'll just go ahead and use it. And again, I want to find an image that is going to be smaller than my tape. Okay, it has to be smaller than my tape, and I'll show you I'll show you why here in just a second. Oh, okay. I think I'm going to go with this one right here. We'll see if I can get it smaller than the tape. Okay. So this one is this little book page. It says, what sound does the wind make? And I'm going to cut this image out. Now you can cut right on the image, like right up to the color, or you can make an outline like I'm doing. And I'm going to make an outline. So if you go look at your stickers that you already have, your professionally made stickers, you'll notice a lot of them will have a white outline. And so I'm going to put a white outline, and I'm going to hope that it's smaller than my tape. Yeah, it looks like it will be okay. I might need to come around here just a smidge. Okay. All right, so your tape is going to have, or your sticker is going to have two parts. You got to have the sticky back, and then you have to have the colorful front, right? So you got to have a back and a front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my back down. So I'm going to take my packing tape here, if I can find the end, and I'm going to just peel off. It's going to have to be larger than my image, okay? So I'm going to peel off, and I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to put it sticky side down, okay? So I'm going to put it sticky side down. I'm going to grab like a little gift card and just kind of make sure I get all the air bubbles and stuff out. Let me check and make sure I am still, yep, okay, still in frame. All right. So now I'm going to take my image, and I'm going to just put a teeny tiny little dot of adhesive on the back just to kind of hold it in place. And I think I'll turn it this way, and I'll just center it on my tape. And I'm going to see if I can get this close to you guys. I want a good amount of tape on the outsides, okay? So you see how I've got a border of tape around the outside. Okay, so now I have to seal this up. I need to make this, because right now it's not a sticker. It's just a piece of tape with, you know, an image on it. So now I'm going to take my packing tape again, and I'm going to make a sandwich. So I'm going to cut. I'm going to try to cut it about the same size of the first piece, and just kind of make sure there's nothing on here. And if I wanted to add, you know, doodles or anything, now would be the time to do it before I seal it up. And so now I'm going to take my tape, and I'm just going to sandwich it in. And I'm going to take my card, and I'm just going to burnish it so that I get good stick between the two pieces of tape. Okay. And then there's going to be a little border around your image, and you really want to seal that up as close as you can to the image, and you'll be able to see it. It's almost like a little air pocket. So I'm going to really kind of go around and just make sure that it's super sealed up. Okay. All right. So, whoops. So there's my sticker. So I could leave it on here if I wanted, or I could cut it out, and then it'll just be like a little sticker that I could have in my hand. All right. So the way you're going to cut this is you are not going to go all the way up to the image, because what's holding your sandwich together is the top tape stuck to the bottom tape. So you are going to want to leave a border of that tape all the way around. So I'm going to cut a border And remember, this is clear, so you know, it really won't show up. I mean, you will be able to tell that there's a border, but when I play with my stickers, my clear stickers and stuff, there's a border, like I can see it. So you're not doing anything that stickers don't already have. Stickers they do have a border. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them. Okay, so now I've got my sticker, and I'm just going to burnish it again, just make sure it's good and super stuck. And so I could put this in my sticker binder and then use it whenever I wanted, or I could go ahead and stick it. So let's stick it. All right, so here's my sticker journal. And okay, so yeah, I'm playing around and I'm like, oh yeah, I got a sticker. I think I want to use that sticker. So here I am. And now what I have to do is peel off the back. Now, what I have found is that with the parchment paper, it's not gonna stick super, super sticky. So it'll come off pretty easy. The wax paper is much harder to get off. And now I'm ready to stick my sticker. I think I'll put it right there. And there you go, boom. I just made a sticker. Yay! All right, so you ready? Let's level up. Let's try something a little different. Oh my God, that's so cute. Okay, now let's go to a backing that is not packing tape, because when you use packing tape, you're limited to those tiny little images because it's got to be smaller than this so that you can still have that that border. Okay, so let's try something a little different. I tried these guys, but with the packing tape, they were not small enough. I couldn't get that good border, so they didn't work. So I'm gonna have to go with something bigger. So let me pull my new material out that I'm going to use. Give myself some room. Okay. So there's a couple of things that you could do. You could use contact paper, clear contact paper, and I would absolutely be doing that right now, except I'm out of clear contact paper and I just really don't want to go get contact paper. So I'm going to use what I have. Well, I just happen to have some label sheets, but these are clear label sheets. By the way, I'm not like recommending this brand or anything. These are the ones that I have, so I'm going to try it. Do I know if this is going to work? No, I have no idea. I have seen videos where people are using sheets like this. They're contact paper sheets or clear label sheets. There's different brands. This is just the brand that I have, and I have seen people do this, and it looks really easy and very cool. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna, first of all, having this big piece scares me, and so I'm gonna cut. And the reason why this scares me is because this stuff is expensive. Like I said, this brand is expensive. This is what I use to make my stickers for my Etsy shop. So if you're just playing around with it, I don't know that I would necessarily recommend this brand for just playing around. I mean, you can. It's a good brand. I like it. The reason why I bought it is because it works really well with my printer. And for my clear stickers in my Etsy shop, like that was something I needed. I needed it to work really well with my printer. Okay, so I'm going to pick an image here because this is bigger than my packing tape. This is why I'm gonna try this method. Okay, so just gonna cut the image. And I know these are Christmas, but I'm not too concerned with that. I'm just practicing and seeing if this actually works. So, all right. Okay, so when I put it there, yes, I will have enough border. All right, cool, cool, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop this off. So here's the step that we get to skip if using label paper. If we're using label paper, we don't have to have that backing, so you don't need to use the parchment paper or the wax paper, okay? So we get to skip that step. So I'm going to put my sticker, well, my image, and I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive to kind of hold it in place. And I'm just going to stick it in the center. And if it's not centered up perfectly, it's no big deal, because remember, I can cut around this. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and I'm going to make my top layer. So I am going to go ahead and peel this off. And I just thought about something. It will stick to the paper, so I'm going to put the parchment paper underneath. Okay. So I'm going to pull this off. And I try not to touch it because I don't want my fingerprints showing. All right, so I'm sure the more you practice, the better you will be at this. But I'm thinking start at one end and then push my way forward. I'm going to go through the same process of using something like a popsicle stick, the handle of my scissors or a gift card to burnish this, just to kind of get it to really stick, and make sure my air pocket that I have going around the image is nice and tight. No air bubbles. Okay, so now there's my sticker, but it's kind of big, so I'm gonna cut it down. So I just want a little bit of an edge, because remember, I have to have that edge in order to hold the sandwich in place. And if it's not totally straight, don't worry, because remember, it's going to be clear. The reason why you're seeing white right now is because that's the color of the backing of this label paper. Okay, so again, I could put this in my stash, or I could use it. So let's use it. All right, let's find a page. Where shall we stick Miss Raggedy? So many choices, so many choices. Oh, you know what? I kind of like right there, because I don't know, this is some of my all-time favorite washi tape, and Raggedy Ann's like one of my all-time favorites, because like I had a Raggedy Ann when I was young. I was like my first doll. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Let's pull the adhesive off. And we're gonna have to see if we can grab the edge here. Got it. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at this. It's like a real sticker. Oh, I don't know that I want to stick it there. I think I'm gonna stick it here. Yay. Oh my gosh. This is, guys, you don't even understand. This is amazing. I'm in love. Oh, okay. That was awesome. All right. Check it out. Yeah, yeah. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. You ready? Let's level up again. Let's try something different. Okay. So, yay on the label paper. Okay, but now I'm going to go back to my golden book situation here, because I've always wanted little golden book stickers, and I've never found any. Okay, first of all, this would be amazing as a sticker, but I'm not going to start with this because, well, it's already got tape and stuff on it, and I don't think I'm skilled enough yet to do this, and I don't even know if I can do it. It might be too broken. Look at this book. It might be too broken down. Okay, so let's start with this. All right, so here are some images that are amazing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by cutting through the cardboard, because with these guys, I don't want the cardboard. I just want the paper. And I've taken enough golden books apart to know that it's risky. You could be the best paper taker offer and still have it rip. So we're gonna go small. I always find that it's easier to work with peeling off a book cover, the smaller the piece. Okay, so now that I've got it small, I'm just gonna start by peeling, and it should come off. The older your book, the easier it is to get the cover off. So now that I've got that pulled off, I can go ahead and cut around my image. This is gonna revolutionize our journaling, guys. When we find out how to make stickers out of anything, then, oh my gosh, like there's no end to our creativity. Holy moly. Okay, so now I cut out my image. So guess what? We're gonna go back to our parchment paper, because this one we can do with packing tape. Now, the thing about golden book covers is that the covers are layers. They're layers and layers and layers. And so you might want to just make sure that you have all the layers pulled back, or that it's even. And you'll understand what I mean. Once you get to pulling them back, you'll see if you've got like more bulk on one side than the other, you'll know that there's still a layer there. And so just want to make it as even as possible. I mean, these are old book covers, so they're not going to look 100% perfect, but that's kind of the that's kind of the charm. Okay, so now let's take this, and I don't need too big of a piece. Oh, good grief. I think it's time for me to clean my scissors. Okay, we'll just put that on there. So there's our backing. I'm afraid if I put on here, I'll pull up some, I won't actually get the adhesive to stick. I'll get this to stick to the adhesive. So I'm just going to put a little dot right there in the center, and then add Donald. I'm going to place him in the center because remember, I want a good border all around. And now I'm going to go get my top layer so I can make my sandwich. And it doesn't matter, like the ends are kind of frayed a little bit, but it'll be okay. And I just need to make my sandwich and get rid of any air bubbles. So I'm going to take my card. You want to make sure you're working on a smooth surface. I originally had a different surface on that I've been using with my videos, and it was textured, and that didn't work very well. So you want to make sure you have a nice smooth surface. I just put down some paper so that there's no bumps or texture. And I'm really wanting to get, because this is a little bit thicker, because even though we pulled the paper off, there's still some cardboard left to it. So I want to get that air bubble, or that little air pocket that goes around the image. I want to get it sealed as much as I possibly can. Okay, so now let's cut out our image. Remember to leave yourself a border. Now, if you think about it, in theory, these stickers that you're making should be waterproof or weatherproof. That's what I found a lot of stickers are saying, is that they're weatherproof. So so being able to stick this on like a water bottle or something, you should be able to, because what you've done is you've created a little plastic sandwich. If you think about it that way, you've created a nice little plastic sandwich, and if you've got this sealed up nice and tight, then in theory, water should not get through. All right, are you ready? So there's our little sticker, and there's the back of it. And dun 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 dun, let's put it in our sticker book. All right. I'm gonna put it here because Donald Duck always reminds me of my brother, because my brother had the Donald Duck book, Donald Duck's Toy Sailboat, and that was one of our favorite books when we were a little kid. And so I think about him every time I see Donald Duck. Look! And so I'm going to put it on there because that's my brother. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is amazing. This is amazing. I'm so excited. Okay, so what have we learned today? We have learned that we can make stickers. The possibilities are endless. All right, my friends, so here's what I want you to do today. I want you to go through your stuff. I want you to find images. Pull out your packing tape and just play around with it. Just practice. See what happens. See what you come up with. You may like it, you may not like it. But yeah, nonetheless, you'll have fun experimenting. If you have any other good ideas, contact paper, the label paper, the clear label paper, the packing tape, there's all kinds of other ideas out there. There's lots of videos out there, so put them in the comments. Any other suggestions that you have, put them in the comments, and I hope everybody has fun. All right, my friends, I hope you're healthy, hope you're happy. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I hope you do something creative. Bye.